Hi, this is Jan from The Aging Nerd. This is the second video in the MS-DOS command series. In this video we will be solely on the directory or dir command. Again, in this video we'll be using the command prompt version found in Windows 10. Right. Let's bring up all the options available with the dir command. We do this by typing dir space /?. This brings up the help documentation for the command and shows us all the options we can use. There are lots of options, but in this video I'll take you through the most common that are used. The basic dir command simply consists of typing in the letters dir and pressing return. That command brought us back all the information on all the files and directories stored at the top level under the nerd directory. The information it's brought back is there is one directory called ffmpeg and one file called thisisatextfile.txt. The size of the text file is 381 bytes and was created on the 18th of the 2nd 2021 at 5 minutes past 11 PM. We'll run the command again, and this time we'll add an option. In this case we'll use the /b option, indicating a basic output. The output shows us the ffmpeg directory and the text file, but with no other information, no file size, no creation date, just the bare basic information. I honestly think that the output using the basic switch is a lot easier to understand and follow, and if you're just looking for file names or directory names, it's a lot easier to use. Just a quick note for the video. In this instance I put a space between the dir and the /. You don't need to do this. In other parts of the video I won't do this. It doesn't really matter in what order the options are in either, as long as there's got the / and then the letter signifying the option. Let's talk about wildcards. Wildcards, it's a character that you can substitute in place of a series of characters or a single character. In this case, dir space ** means the following: do a directory listing for any file name with any file extension. The star basically means any letter or any group of letters. Right, let's do a dir command looking for every single text file in the nerd directory. Let's use the command dir /b star.txt. dir/b, just to give it a basic output so it's easy to read. Star signifies any file name, .txt signifies all the files with a text extension. The files brought back are all varied file names, but all have the txt extension signifying the text files. I'm going to use the F3 key to copy the command above. Once the command above is on the line, I'm going to delete the file extension so it just reads star.blank. Press return and it'll bring back the ffmpeg directory. It's a small quirk from DOS. Only folders or directories have no file extension. So the dir command has just asked to bring back a listing of all the files with no file extension. And in 99% of all cases it will be just a folder or a directory. As I said before, the star character is a wildcard that can be used to substitute many characters or a single character. Here we're going to have a more advanced look at it. Here I'm using *f***. This will bring back any file that has the character F in its name. This just shows that you can use the wildcard multiple times in a file name. Let's have a look at the question mark wildcard character. The question mark character is a wildcard that can be used to replace a single character. In this directory there are several files all called character_file.txt or .bat. Let's use the dir command to bring back all the file names that start with a character_file.txt. We can do this by using dir space question mark wildcard underscore file.txt. Press return and all the text files containing underscore file are brought back. To show that the command works using multiple question marks, I'll press F3, change the file name, insert another question mark and run the command again. Here are a few more commands as examples in both the file name and the file extension, all bringing back the same number of files. Wildcards are so useful. In these few examples, I'm going to use the wildcard to bring back all the files that begin with the letter A. So the command will be dir space A star dot star. This will bring back all the files that start with A of any type, so text, back, anything at all. In this one I'm going to use dir A star.txt. This will bring back only the text files that start with the letter A. So far we've only been working in the top level directory we're in. So let's introduce the dir /s command. This /s means check all subdirectories below us. So dir /s star.star brings back every single folder and every single file that's below us. Because we're checking all the folders below us, it brings up another problem. The directory listing can be so long it scrolls more than one screen and we can't actually see what's at the top of the list. To combat this, we use the /p option as well. So the full command would be dir /s/p star.star. Once the command is executed, the /p or pause option will pause the output when it reaches the bottom of every single screen, awaiting user input to press a key to continue. Let's run the command. So once it's scrolled, it stops and pauses, awaiting for the user to press a key to continue. The pause option was really useful when running on real DOS PCs. It's a little redundant now as you're running in a Windows environment because you can scroll up and down the output. Back in the mid-80s we didn't have this option, so all we could do is use the pause function or redirect the output of the command to a file and then view it in a text editor. This next command I'm going to show you how to search all the subdirectories for a certain file type. In the example I'm going to use dir /b/s and then star.txt. I think the dir/b gives a lot cleaner output. Once the command is executed, it brings back the location and name of every single text file listed in the subdirectories of the nerd folder. Of course, the file extension, file name, anything can be changed to bring back any file that you're looking for. In one of the subfolders, I've placed a file called findme.png. Here are a few commands on how to search for the file. The first one is the direct search, knowing all the file name. So dir/b/s findme.png, and it brings back the file location. If you weren't sure on the file name, here are a few examples where wildcards are used. So simply find star.star brings back the file. Wildcards are also good if you're lazy and can't be bothered to type the full file name. Just put a few characters at the start of the file, press return. It might bring back more than one file, but it'll save you typing in the full file name. I mentioned it before, but let's have a look now at redirecting the output of the command to a file. So in this case, dir/b/s star.star, it will perform a basic dir for all the subdirectories for all file types, then a greater than sign, and then a file name with the extension txt. Once the command is executed, the output from the dir will be redirected into the list.txt file. To view the file, I'm going to use the type command. We will be picking this up in a future episode, but as for now, type space list.txt. This will open the list.txt file and display its contents to the screen. Press return, and here we have a list of every single file and folder under the nerd directory in a text file. I know the video is getting on, but I'd just like to point out one thing about the redirection. In the redirection, we used a single greater than symbol. This created a new file and copied the output of the command into the file. I'm going to run a dir command again, but this time I'm not going to do a basic output, and I'm going to use two greater than signs. The two greater than signs means the output is appended to the file, and I've not done a basic output so we can clearly see the division between the basic output and this command, and we can see it's appended. Let me try and make the command clearer. Here are the two commands that's been run, one straight after the other. The first one created the list.txt with a basic dir output. The second one amended to the list.txt with a non-basic standard output. Let's execute the command, and now we'll type the command to screen. I'll scroll up through the file till we can see the transition from the basic output to the standard output. I hope this video has given you an insight into what the dir or directory command can do in MS-DOS or a Windows command prompt. This has been Jan from the Aging Nerd. I hope this has been helpful to you. Please consider subscribing. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, thumbs down. Any questions, please put them in the comments.